Hey everyone, good lovely afternoon. It is me, Jasmine. How are you folks doing today? It has been drizzling pretty much the whole day today. Anyway, so this is just going to be a quick check-in, a quick hello video. Listen, I was supposed to, hold on, give me a second. I'm in my computer. Let me just close this tab because it is distracting. So I was supposed to do a vlog video. Hold on, let me see here. All right, let me just take care of this. Should have done this before I started this recording. Anyway, so I was supposed to do a vlog video downtown, you know, just doing some shopping and also riding the Ferris wheel. But listen, the day I was supposed to do that, I guess I should have checked the weather before, the day before. Let me tell you, it was so super windy. And when I tell you, like, super windy, I mean, it was really, really windy. And I know that some areas endured power outages, you know, from branches falling and all that. I live in an area where we have a lot of trees, just trees all over. But anyways, so I had to, of course, shelve that plan. So I was not able to get that. I was not able to get a video out. But I'll have videos. I'll have videos to upload. Give me a second. I also just made me tea. It made me hot tea. One of the things that I look forward to at the end of every day is making me a cup of tea and enjoying it. That's like one of my. Ooh, as a matter of fact, hold on, give me a second. Let me go grab something. I can't believe I almost forgot this. Jasmine. Oh no! Oh bloody hell! Oh, I forgot something at the house. I'm out traveling now. I was supposed to bring something. Oh my goodness. Never mind. Anyways, so what I was saying was I have like a daily routine from when I wake up, start my day, to, you know, when I end the day. And my most, I will not say that it is my absolute favorite, but one of the things that I look forward to every day is that cup of tea. Anyway, so I've been watching some stuff on YouTube, more specifically the Larry Reid situation. I've been listening to commentary from other YouTubers. Let me tell you, the things that you see on YouTube, and I know I touched on this subject, I don't know, I think it was like sometime last year, but it is definitely worth repeating. The things that you see on YouTube, and it's not just like the Larry Reid storyline or you know, storylines that you hear in the entertainment / celebrity world. It's even, you know, even like storylines that you see in other areas of YouTube, popular YouTube vloggers, whether it be Amberlynn Reid or Foodie Beauty, or Marianne as she is known now. It's like a lot of things that you see on YouTube, as you know, as the weeks and the months and the years go by, you become so desensitized to a lot of things, not just online but offline. It's like, okay, you know, you know, before this whole internet world, like the popularity of internet really took off. You know, I don't know about you. I gather most of my you that's listening to this video, and most of my subscribers, you know, we remember the time before the flip phones. You know, when we had the Nokia, we had the Nokia phones. You know, during that era, if I could put it that way, if you did something embarrassing, or an embarrassing story about you came out, something just unflattering, just something just embarrassing, and of course the public would react to it. Your people in your work circle, your social circle, what have you, folks would react to it, and in most situations, it would be like a shock. You would endure a shock. You would probably retreat away from the public eye. You would react to it in one way or another. You would next thing you know, you're just you're missing in the parties, the outings. People just don't see you out anymore because maybe the shock was just too much for you. So those were like the times, those were like the situations back then. Even in like politics and entertainment, it's like if a politician endured such a shocking, embarrassing situations, they would either resign from office or just retreat from, they would just disappear. But not today. Listen, not today, and especially on YouTube. I mean, you would see like YouTubers, like embarrassing stories, embarrassing things about them come out. But instead of like retreating away from public eye, oh no, they double down on their appearance. They fire up those live streams and drop their cash apps in the chat. If you for the pauses in the audio recording, it's just me drinking my tea. I'm out traveling, so and I forgot my coffee mug. That's what I was gonna. That's what I went to my to my luggage to look for. I'm bummed that I forgot about it. I might just have to swing by maybe just a Walmart, see if they sell those Stanley's coffee mug, because when I make my tea, I drink tea more than I do coffee, but I also like coffee. I don't drink it really fast. Like I like to let it sit for a little bit because I don't really like super hot tea. I like to let it sit until it reaches like a certain temperature. Hot but not too hot. And this tea that I made here, I'm just using I'm not using a coffee mug, so it's I have to finish it before it gets cold. But if I brought like a coffee mug, that tea would be something that keeps it hot for a long period of time, at least a few hours. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. So back to what I was saying. A lot of things on YouTube, when you watch a lot of things, the YouTube vlogosphere, a lot of YouTube communities, and you just see like one situation after another, one drama after another, and you just see how folks have become so desensitized. And the subscribers that feed off of that find entertainment in that, it's like, I don't know. I heard another YouTuber characterize it like it's almost like a drug. So a drama pops up. Two YouTubers are at it. They're battling with one another. There's this back and forth. It's a particularly popular beef. There's just many moving parts to it. It draws in a lot of crowd, a lot of attention. But as soon as that beef dies down, it's like everybody, as soon as that fight dies down, everybody's like, okay, next one. They're craving for the next drama to pop up, to grab their attention again. And it does not matter what kind of embarrassing, what kind of salacious stuff came out during the beef from yesterday, the fight from yesterday. People got their giggles, they got their shock factor. They got all of that entertainment. Now they're ready to move on to the next. And so the YouTubers that were battling the day before and have concluded their beef the day before, they don't feel that sting. They don't feel that I guess that desire to just disappear because something embarrassing about them came out. No, they just, they go back to their corners and dust themselves off and, regroup, pull themselves together, and come next week, it's, they're beefing with other people. And whatever embarrassing situations came out, last week, if the new person they're beefing with brings them up again, well, it's kind of old news and old stale, as people put it, stale tea. So it's like nobody really cares about anything embarrassing about you that was revealed 2 weeks ago or 2 months ago. And so it's like this never-ending cycle. It gets to a point where everybody is just so desensitized. Like, let me give you this one YouTuber. Her name is Tracy. And so she's a YouTuber. And she's a YouTuber in a particular area of YouTube. And I don't know, I think she's been doing YouTube for a number of years. And she's endured situations where, she's been hauled to jail. She's been arrested while she's doing a live stream. She's had her apartment called. She's been doxxed 10 different ways. Everything there is to know about her has been spilled out into the public. But she endures. She continues to endure. Now, obviously, not all of these things, they're not done in a vacuum. Now, Tracy, she's in an era of YouTube where, YouTubers, they do content that's, I'm not going to say is exclusively like beef type of content. And when I say beef, I don't mean beef as in meat. No, I mean beef as in like, battle, like you have a fight with another person. But this is all online. So Tracy is in an era of YouTube where you have, a lot of other YouTubers that pretty much do the same content. You react to other YouTubers and that YouTuber gets wind of your video. Jabs are thrown, back and forth. Sometimes that quickly fizzles out the day after, or it turns into a full-blown beef. And sometimes that lasts for days, weeks, heck, even a year or so. And so, of course, one YouTuber is gonna try their best to destroy the other YouTuber and vice versa. So the things that have been done to Tracy, of course, she has done things of similar caliber to the other YouTubers that are coming at her, and so forth. But anyways, I just wanted to use that example just to say, the way I see it, a lot of people have been so desensitized. And I don't think it's just YouTube, definitely in the real world, especially with the way politics have become. They've become so incredibly nasty. People have become largely desensitized to a lot of things. And I don't know, I don't know if I think it's still kind of, well, maybe I should not say early. I will say this. I was going to say, I don't know if it's too early to make like a judgment call on how that will affect society, how will affect just how people interact with one another over the long run. That's what I was going to say. But looking at it, I think my concern is, and I'm going back to YouTube, and of course it applies to life off of YouTube. When you become so desensitized to certain things, and I'm going to be very specific. When you become desensitized to certain type of hate, it opens up the door for you to become desensitized to other types of hate. The way I see it is, hate is not a rational mindset. It's you don't wake up in the morning and you're just automatically hating. No, something has to feed that hatred. Something has to trigger that. It could be a variety of things. It could be you not getting that coveted job opening, that coveted promotion, and the person that got it, maybe you think they are not entitled to it, and maybe that person that got that promotion is of a certain background, of a certain segment, and you can become resentful over that, and that fires up emotions, feelings of hate. Or it could be that maybe you're just not, or maybe you were out and about, and maybe you found yourself in a I guess maybe just in a wrong neighborhood, and you had an unpleasant encounter, and now you're categorizing an entire group of people because of your encounter with a few people that are of that particular background. It could be a variety of things. It could be maybe also hate out of just ignorance. You don't really know much about a certain part of the certain population, certain part of the country, and your knowledge of that is just from hearsays, inaccurate, inaccurate characterization. Whatever the case is, there's so many things that can bring all about all those hate. But you do not wake up in the morning and automatically you're hating. No, it is in our human desire to want to be happy. When you wake up, you naturally want to be happy. We do not wake up naturally seeking conflict, tension and hatred. So my concern with all of these things is as people become desensitized to certain types of hate, it makes it more easy to justify. It makes it more easy to delve in to other types of hate. And when you go down that road, it just, I feel like, people may become distrusting of one another. People become less likely to aid one another in times of need. People start to become more tribal. You start to avoid people that you may see as, and I'm putting up air quotations, different. People will start to group with people that only share exactly the same worldview that they have. So that's like my concern over the long run. When with what we see today, people become so desensitized to different types of hate and all that stuff. And of course, if you really dive deep into that and you break it apart, those types of situations, they will affect your moral compass, your values and so forth, because we cannot disconnect one from another. It's like a spider web. Everything is all interconnected, and the things that you see, the things that you saw yesterday, the things that you see today, the things that you will see tomorrow, whether they put a smile on your face, whether they shock your conscience, all of those things, the environment you're exposed to, the things you see and hear, they all go on to shape your values as a human being, your morals as a human being. And becoming so desensitized to a lot of stuff, obviously that can have an effect on who you are as a person, how you see the world and so forth. Anyways, I did not mean to get all philosophical, but This is just a quick hello video, and also just wanted to touch on that. I did want to do a video dedicated to the Larry Reid situation, and I may do that. You know, I do. You know, I do have a list of stuff that I gotta talk about. But you guys, those who followed me for quite a while, you guys know that I'm generally a very busy person. But I just wanted to do this quick hello video and just quickly touch on that. You know, YouTube situation, getting so desensitized to a lot of stuff. And do leave a comment. Do leave a comment if you watch a lot of YouTube video, whether it's now. If you listen, if you go on YouTube and you just all you watch are just like tech reviews, product reviews, whatever. You know, you may not necessarily see or understand my commentary. You're like, okay, what is Jasmine talking about? You know, getting desensitized to this. You know, you may like, you know, what gives, what the heck? You may not understand where I'm coming from. But if you're somebody that watches a lot of like vloggers, like, you know, the vlogging community, the entertainment, you know, the YouTubers that do commentary on everyday issues to include the entertainment world, celebrity world, and so forth. And vlogging communities where other YouTubers network with one another, go back and forth with one another, then you know what I'm talking about. And if you're one of those subscribers that have been exposed to that type of content on YouTube, do leave a comment. Leave a comment underneath this video. Have you found, you know, the things that you have seen over the months or years or however long you've been consuming those types of contents on YouTube from vloggers? Have you, you know, have you found yourself, have you reached that point, you know, where you are largely desensitized to a lot of the things out there? We know that a lot of we know that on YouTube, and I've said this before, and it is worth repeating. On YouTube, as is the case with cable television, drama sells remarkably well. Everyone knows it. Television show producers, they know it. They know that drama sells very well. And so you know, and YouTubers, you know, and the thing that draws a lot of people to YouTube is that's different from television. When you go on a TV network, and let's say you sign up to like a reality show, obviously you're going to sign a contract, and in the details of that contract, you know, it may tell you what you can and cannot do. There's only so much you could do. But on YouTube, listen, you don't sign a contract. The only thing that you got to watch out for is the YouTube community guidelines. And YouTube does a really good job when it comes to like copyright claims. It does a remarkable job at that. But when it comes to a lot of other things, like a lot of hate and a lot of just a lot of dark stuff, YouTube has a lot of catching up to do. And a lot of YouTube vloggers know that, and they also know that those things, stuff like that, they bring in the clicks and the views. Clicks and the views translate to monetization, translates to AdSense check. You know, you can make you can make like this like weekend spending money on YouTube. You can even make it your only source of income. I mean, listen, there are people on YouTube that's all they do, and they make a living off of YouTube. But anyways, let me wrap this up. So do leave a comment if you have found yourself somewhat or completely desensitized to the things that you've seen. Do leave a comment. Anyways, everyone, I will see you in the next upload. And don't forget to hit the like button, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.